Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I've got a DVD to unbox, and I'm really excited to open this. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Complete Classic Series Collection. Now, I've heard of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles before, and probably you have too. You see, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of the big phenomenons ever since the 80s. Yep, and this one is the classic 1987 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which let me look up on Chrome here. And by the way, while I'm looking up, I want to say first off, I want to say happy. Yep, 1987. So first off, I want to say Happy New Year again. It's now 2025, and hopefully this year will be better, and hopefully none of those clickbait crap tried to affect me. But anyways, I actually got this on my birthday here, and for some reason I'm starting to hear a lot of floating plastic because, see the top there? Yeah. And probably at the end, I'm actually going to talk about the Paramount release one, you know, like about the problem with this stuff, because I've actually seen this video from the YouTuber called SoundOut12, so I want to give a special shout out to him, and I'll put the video down in the link below. And I want to give a special shout out to Jay's Blu-Rays, who actually did a video about this. So special shout out to him, and I'll put the video down below. So yeah, so you see, years ago, this show was actually released by Lionsgate, and yeah, such a great classic, of course. And they all released them in individual sets, and then they released the complete series here. Of course, there was the first one that has the fan, and now this one here, because this is a reissue. And you might be wondering why it looks like this. Well, you'll get to see when I open it. So here's the front cover here. Here's the spine and the back. Yep, you hear that? Well, even though right here it says 1990 to 1992, but actually, they actually kind of made a mistake. It's actually 1987. And it says all 10 seasons of the classic TV series, 193 episodes, and over 3 hours of special features. Alright, so that's nice. So let's get this open. And probably I'm not going to actually open this because, you know, I can't tell if the plastic in here is floating or something, so I'm probably going to have to do something. And you might be wondering, something that I need to think of? Well, I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to think of something. I'm not going to open it because I don't want, you know, anything to be everything and stuff, but, maybe. I actually do have a case. Maybe that'll actually help me replace this. Maybe this case will do. Yeah, this is something to talk about in the future, but yeah, I think that's gonna actually help. I think this is actually gonna help me out. So, give me a moment and I'll be right back. Whoo-wee. Looks like I did it, everyone. I've replaced that broken case with this case. Yeah, that was actually a show from CBS, which I'll talk about once I get the original issue, of course, since that one's going to be donated. I mean, I don't want anything that's broken, but probably people would. I don't know if they like it or not. Now, before I open this, by the looks of the cases here, these are like called Epic Packs, I believe, according to what SoundOut12 says. Because I know there's some like this, but also there are other ones that kind of look like this, as an example, Batman. Because you can tell that it has flippers in it, and the way how it looks. Alright, now, time to open this. Now, what you're about to see is what I saw from Jay's Blu-Rays and some of the other videos. So again, special shout out to Jay's Blu-Rays. Here we go. Alright, so here's the inside, and here are the discs, of course. Now, they're actually stacked discs here, but the thing is, by the looks of it, it's like they're double stacked. And see these kind of flippers here, they're just like that, because the flippers that I know, you just like flip them like that. Now, if I know this correct, because for the original release actually has the fan again, and you could just do is grab the disc and just slip one out. But these ones you have to pull out. So let's start off with this here, of course. So there's Season 1, Disc 1, Season 2, Disc 2. So this is actually different because for every season they only have a number of discs. So there's a total of 23 discs here. Now here's the next one. So here's Season 3, Disc 3, and Disc 4. Yeah. So I'm actually going to go through this, so it's going to be pretty long, of course. Now, you might be, before I continue on, you might be wondering what this is like a combination of. Well, I'll show you the two examples before I continue on with this. So here's the examples. So, the combination of this is like something that kind of looks like this, like Batman here. See that? It's like a combination of this and a combination of this, like Scooby-Doo or What's New Scooby-Doo. See that? That ring a bell? So that's like a combination of this and this. And that's why they made double stacked discs. Of course, and again, I'd rather prefer sticking with this one than this kind, because these ones, even though these are stacked, but they're a lot more easier, of course. Yeah, it's a lot more easier, of course, again. So yeah, so I've actually made through on this, so let's do these ones next. So here's disc 5 and disc number 6. And looks like we're moving on to these ones here, okay. Let's take a look. So we got, alright, so Season 4, Disc 7 and 8. And by the looks of this, it says, see Disc 23 with bonus features of Season 4 episodes called Planet of the Turtleoids and Once Upon a Time Machine. Well, actually, there are Season 5 episodes, not 4. Yeah, that's something to talk about once I get to the end, of course. Alright, so here are the next ones. Here are the next ones. So there's, again, Season 4, Disc 9, Disc 10, and there's Disc 11 right there. And we got Season 5, Disc 12. So yeah, so if you actually want to get to that number of discs, you gotta, like, do that. And then there's the next ones here. Season 5, Disc 13 and 14. And I'm surprised that they actually, each disc has that has the characters on them. There's Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello. And yeah. So here's the next one. So there's Season 6, Disc 15 and 16. Nice. And I actually noticed something, because I noticed that on the episode list on here, now that some of the episodes are not in the correct order, which I'll get to. Alright, so here's Season 7, Disc 17 and 18. And 19 and 20. And now here's the next ones. So here's Season 8, Disc 21, and Season 9, Disc 22. And finally, last but not least, Season 10, Disc 23. So I believe that's about it. So yeah. Oh, silly me. So yeah, so that's about it, everyone. So, and now time to talk about the Paramount release of the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, it happened around in 2024 when I was planning to get some more DVDs and stuff, because you know how I like them, of course. Paramount announced that they were actually going to release the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here, and get this. You see, throughout the times after they've released it, the fan one had the episode list, and if you look closely from season 3 to 7, you can see that the episodes are not in the correct order, which is a real pain in the butt, because when I took a look on Wikipedia on the list of all the episodes of the 10 seasons of this classic, all the episodes are in the actual correct order. You know, it's just something a lot similar, like, let me get one of the DVDs as an example. Like an example, Alf. You see, when Lionsgate first released Alf, you only go to the episode selection and select an episode. And plus, the episodes on this release, all the episodes are not in the correct order, and plus they were the syndicated episodes, of course. But ever since when Shout Factory released this one, the Complete Series Deluxe Edition, that's all fully restored and remastered, all the episodes on this are in the correct order, and they were the uncut episodes. So this is about the talk with Paramount. You see, according to what SoundOut 12 said, when he said that Paramount was actually going to release this to have all the episodes in the correct order, but guess what? Once people actually got this, and that's the thing that they got here. Because the discs that Paramount used are the Lionsgate DVD discs. Yes, 20-year-old DVDs from 2004 and stuff. And people were actually really disappointed when they actually had this, because they thought that all of this is going to be all fixed with the actual correct episodes and probably be restored and remastered, and well, they screwed it up. I mean, Paramount, why? Why in the world did you why did you do this? You had one job. We thought that we were going to use plain gray discs and have all the episodes of the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to be in an episode. It's like that they're like re-releasing them. Really. I mean, there's something that I've noticed is because SoundOut 12 was also talking about the classic show, which is the Addams Family. You see, when they first released the 3 individual volumes, it actually had the 20th Century Fox logo on it with MGM, because that was the actual 20th Century Fox release, of course. But since this thing is like a reissue, so it's reissued by Warner Brothers, of course. And if you actually look at the discs here, they're double-sided. And and when you actually place these in, it'll have the 20th Century Fox logo appearing. So yeah, so these are just old releases and a re-release. So yeah, so Warner Bros. Re-releasing this is fine, because even though it's 20th Century Fox and MGM. But the Lionsgate released one that Paramount did. So the Paramount one that did with the Lionsgate one, that's a no-no there. I mean, seriously. Because, I don't know, but at least the front artwork on the Paramount release looks pretty good. because it has a good, nice art style, but it would have been better if they would just like have plain gray discs. Seriously, Paramount. Now the fans are really, really mad at you. If you don't fix it and get all the episodes in the correct order, probably that release is gonna be the last one. And no one to be blamed but you. Yeah. So anyway, that's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the complete classic series collection DVD, and I can't wait to watch this. Can't wait to see April O'Neil on there, because probably you already know that she's actually, hot, of course. Yeah. But the thing is, I noticed that they released the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on DVD, but the episodes on that are in the correct order. I should definitely get that one, and then maybe I should get the 2012 one. Yeah, that would be good. And maybe some movies. That would be great. Yeah, so that would be good. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, hit the bell button for brand new videos. See you next time, and again, Happy New Year, everyone. Peace out.